Colonies and exploration test. Motives: search for a sea route to Asia. Seek religious freedom. Grow cash crops for profit. Impact: Columbus claims the New World for Spain. 13 colonies are created in North America. African slaves brought to the Americas. Which title would best complete the chart above? A. Era of American Revolution. B. European colonization. C. Industrialization. This is for the colonies and exploration test. What is the best title for this chart? Number 2. Early European explorers who came to the New World, the colonies, were looking for a northwest passage in order to A. Prove the world was round. B. Improve trade with Native American Indians. D. Find a shorter way to Asia. Number 3. What was the major reason European rulers wanted to colonize North America? B. They wanted to learn more about Native American cultures. C. They wanted to expand their power with riches from the New World. D. They wanted a place to send their criminals. Number 4. Which statements best summarizes the reasons for the founding of the first 2 English colonies? A. Jamestown colonists wanted riches. Plymouth wanted to practice their own religion. B. Both Jamestown and Plymouth were started as safe places for prisoners. D. Both Jamestown and Plymouth colonists traveled to America to convert the American Indians to Catholicism. So we're going to use these diagrams on the side for the next 3 questions. Number 5. Which region of the 13 colonies is represented by Cluster A? Cluster A. Shipbuilding, short growing season, harsh winters, fishing, rocky soil, less plentiful fertile soil. Is that B, the middle Atlantic? C, New England colonies? D, southern colonies? Number 6. What were the main grown products by the colonists in Cluster C? We have large plantations. Main crops are tobacco, indigo, rice, long growing season. What were the main products grown? A. Whale oil and silver. B. Potatoes and fish. D. Tobacco and rice. Number 7. The differences between the 2 clusters in the diagram above were mainly due to A. Geographic conditions. B. Relationships with England. D. Religious practices. Number 8. Which best explains why colonial settlers first went to Plymouth Colony, Maryland, and Pennsylvania? A. To secure freedom of their religions. B. To search for gold and silver. D. To convert Native American Indians to Christianity. Number 9. Which statement most correctly describes the people who were allowed to vote in elections of representatives in British America at this time period? A. They were all male colonists. B. They were men who owned property. C. They were women who were able to read and write. Number 10. Which generalization best sums up the founding of the English colonies? A. The English colonies were founded by Puritans, Quakers, Catholics, who only wanted religious freedom. They only wanted religious freedom. B, the English colonies were founded to provide a new start to only poor people throughout Europe. D, the English colonies were founded by people with many different goals, from making money to following their religion. Number 11. Which best describes an important effect of the First Great Awakening? A, followers put witches on trial. B, slavery was abolished and ended in the colonies. D, people became more emotionally involved in religion. Number 12. Which geographic physical feature was the western boundary for British colonies? A, Rocky Mountains, or B, Appalachian Mountains, C, Mississippi River. 13. Which colony was first established or started for religious reasons as a home for Quakers? B, Rhode Island, C, Massachusetts, D, Pennsylvania. 14. This answer is different than this one. In which colony were the towns of Boston and Plymouth located? B, Massachusetts, C, New York, D, Delaware. Using this map to answer this question, we have landforms, we have the New England colonies, middle colonies, southern colonies. You need to understand the soils. Not good soil, and good soil is down here in this darker black section between the middle and the southern. 15. Based on the maps above, which of the following can be inferred? A, the New England colonies up here were better for farming than the middle and the south. B, the middle and the southern colonies were better for farming than the New England colonies. D, the geographic conditions were not good for farming in the middle and the south. So no farming in the middle or south. (16) The use may be awakening to unconverted persons in this congregation. There's the horrible pit of glowing flames of the wrath of God. There is hell's wide open mouth, and you have nothing to stand upon, nor anything to take hold of. There's nothing between you and hell but the air. It's only the power and the pleasure of God that hold you. Jonathan Edwards, Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God. 16. Which belief started the Great Awakening? A, taxation was unfair. B, people lost their faith in religion. D, women were not as educated as men. What did this have to do with the Great Awakening? 17. According to John Locke, what are natural rights? A, rights that people vote on. B, rights that people are born with. D, rights that come from the government. 18. Which of the following would best complete this partial outline above? So what goes in this line? We have Magna Carta, Rise of English Parliament, English Bill of Rights, Distance from the Mother Country of England. What is the best title for this? A, Reasons for the Growth of Representative Government in the American Colonies. B, Reasons for the Use of the Economic Policy of Mercantilism in the American Colonies. We have never talked about mercantilism. It's probably not a good answer. C, Reasons for the Development of Trade Routes between Britain and its colonies. So hopefully you're choosing either A or C. 19. Which individual led the Connecticut colony and helped started the Fundamental Orders of Connecticut, which favored voting for all men no matter their religion or wealth? So who wrote Fundamental Orders of Connecticut? B. Thomas Hooker, C. William Penn, D. John Locke. Number 20. Use this picture right here. This is a picture of a plantation, a large farm. Which geographic factors led to the development of economic activity shown in these pictures? C. Warm climate, rich soil, and long growing season for crops. If you have listened this long, thank you for listening to the whole test. The answer is C. '22. The Mayflower Compact, the Charter establishing the Virginia House of Burgesses, the Fundamental Orders of Connecticut. Which factor most led to the creation of the documents in this list above? A. The chance for trade with Native Americans. B. The distance of the colonies from Great Britain, England. Or D. The economic system of mercantilism. And we've never talked about mercantilism. And done.